I'm Edwina.
I'm Hannah. As we were editing our book the other day, we realised that we've both had scary experiences that we didn't know about, so we were discussing them and thought it'd be funny to put it on camera.
Alright, who goes first?
You.
This is like a scary moment of the day. Every day I had this moment, but I never bothered to change the way I was going about things to make it less scary for myself. I just dealt with it. But
Is this like picking up the kids?
no, it's after I would pick up the kids from school and then we would walk a block to get to the park. And going to the park was like the best because it meant I could just sit on the bench and just like fall asleep basically.
Great au pair.
I didn't really fall asleep, but I was with like my au pair friends and like the other nannies at school, and we would just talk, and then an hour would pass and then I would look around for my kids, and for some reason all the other kids were still in the sandbox playing on the playground, but my kids were just hiding in the bushes, like in every like nook and cranny of the park. So I would always, time would run up and I would try to look for them and then start freaking out, like
That's
someone
the scariest moment.
someone has taken them, like it's sure. And it happened almost every day.
Yeah.
But eventually I was just like, surely they're not taken. Surely, 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 surely. 30 minutes have gone by. No, no, where are they?
I hated those moments.
Yeah.
Especially as I had 3 kids to look after as well, and the parents would just be like, take them, it's fine. And I'd be like, this is so stressful. And then towards the end of the year, I still found it stressful, actually. Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
My scariest moment was on a Friday. I used to take the kids swimming every Friday.
It's like on a Friday, August 2012.
And I hated Fridays because I always got out late because it took so much to like get them ready and then get them to swimming and then get them back, so I would always be like trying to rush it, and they would always be late for swimming as well because the bus would always be like 2 minutes late, which made like the whole process like delayed. So we were like rushing to get to swimming, and I'd like change the little girl into a swimming outfit, and then she starts like sprinting out of the changing room down the side of the pool, and she's running, and I'm shouting like in English because I spoke to her in English, like stop, and she spoke English, stop running. All the lifeguards were looking like, oh my god, and then suddenly she just like skids, smacks her face and falls into the pool, and so I was just there like, oh my god. I think she's gonna be not well.
I think she's gonna
after this
have a little
but I was like
boo-boo.
trying to like walk fast without running because like, you know, I just run, and the lifeguards like took her out of the water and she was fine. She was just like, but the lifeguards got her out of the pool and there was blood running all down her face.
Ugh.
And so I was like, oh
So
my god, I just killed her, oh my god. And they just like carried her into the room, and we had to phone her mom to come and get us, and everything was just like horrible, horrible, horrible. But what I didn't know, water makes blood pour more. Does that make sense?
No.
So she literally just had like a tiny cut on the side of her eye. She didn't have as bad a wound as it looked when they pulled her out of the water, and it was like blood, 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 blood. So she was fine. Like, she's fine. She could have sliced open her eyeball, but she like just missed her eye, and it was like right next to her eye. And she's still got a scar.
Gross. Gross.
So that was definitely my scariest moment as an au pair. Thankfully, that was Friday though. So after the whole traumatic experience and realizing she was fine, I could just go upstairs and lie in my bed and not move because the adrenaline was like.
Okay, I think we have time for like one more story, but I have a story that involves both of us.
Go on.
One of my scariest moments was when my parents were away for the weekend, and they kind of left me in charge, but not really, because it was more like, just make sure they don't die. But, you know, my parents were very liberal in the sense they knew I had my own life, and like, they were just like, make sure people get fed, you know. But they left, and as soon as they left, well, first of all, to back up, I had 5 kids in my family, but I was only responsible for watching the 2 younger ones. But the 3 older ones were like 12, 14, and 15. And unbeknownst to me, that weekend, the parents walk out and they're like, right, so we're gonna throw a party. And I was like, great. Like,
cool.
I'm the cool au pair, you know? I don't wanna say no to this party, but I'm also like shitting my pants because I'm in charge. So, I mean, what do? I invite Hannah over, and I'm like, let's party
Oh my god.
with these teenagers. So I invited Hannah and a couple of her other au pair friends as like supervision help. in reality we kind of just like sat in the kitchen and like chatted and had like girl time, au pair time. Don't ruin the story. I was like pooping my pants because I was like, if a neighbor complains, if the cops come, like I'm gonna be in trouble. Maybe, because I'm technically in charge. Probably they would be in trouble more than me, but I was still like so scared. And so eventually, what was it, like 12:30 or 1? I was like, Hannah,
it was like 10.
we need to shut this party down.
They were drinking, that's why.
And they were drinking, so I was like a little bit nervous. But also French kids drink more liberally and more responsibly, I'd say, than at least American teenagers. I don't know, English teenagers.
They're terrible.
Yeah, so I think that like French kids are introduced to wine quite early on, so they're a little more responsible. So anyway, whatever time it was, I turned to Hannah and I was like, we need to shut this party down. So first, before we shut it down, we went into the living room and they were playing some rock and roll EDM music, as French kids do. We get on the table, we dance a little, we shout,
make friends.
like, hey! And then we're like,
9 p.m. Go.
Party's over! Leave! Learn to sortier!
Go home.
And we're just like shuffling out all these teenagers, and then they leave and it's completely fine, no one's complained. I got away with it. It was like me and the teenagers' secret for a while. Still today. Hopefully the parents don't watch our YouTube channel. But yeah, it was fun. That was definitely a scary moment for me. And yeah.
I just had a great moment. I was like, and it was definitely earlier than 12:30. It was like 9. It was basically as soon as we realized
it wasn't
it was
9.
It was early.
It was like 11.
It was so much earlier than that, I swear.
No, because the party started at 9.
Really? As soon as we saw they had alcohol, we were like, okay, now you gotta go.
Well, we all knew they were gonna have alcohol. Come on now.
I don't think I did.
Anyway, I survived. You survived.
I wasn't scared. I was having a great time.
I was scared.
I like being bossy around kids when it's like, okay, you gotta go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have any scary moments as an au pair, please do share. Don't leave us alone here. You can submit to our website, aupairauxpairs.com, or put your story in the comments below.
Or tweet us at aupairauxpairs, and like and subscribe to our videos. We put out videos every Monday.
Or try to, when the Wi-Fi is strong. And that's all for now. Ciao!